Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be doing, let me pull it up, my pippas are not ready. We are going to be doing the first video of today, which is, let me pull it up. It is going to be the bonus video of Castlevania with Yandere Lisa, and Lisa and Dracula being Yandere sharing a female listener. So let's do this. Scrolling and click. And let's do this. Disclaimer: Lisa and Dracula are not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Simping for fictional characters and yanderes is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Neither are vampires, no matter how attractive they are. Also, remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. A thank you. Now let's get on to business. Lisa is one of the most caring women in the series. She cares so much about humanity. She does not want humans to live short and scared lives, so they do not have to be afraid, and they would no longer be peasants. She cared for humanity, and even when she was being burned at the stake, she begged out to her husband Dracula, begged him to forgive humans, to be better than the people that were unalive in her. She knew what Dracula, her husband, would do if she was unalived and taken from him. From her, sorry, wrote him instead. I was sleep deprived when I wrote this. Forgive me. No, it is from him. Yeah. Sorry, I am also sleep deprived. Over 24 hours no sleep. I apologize. It was one of the greatest fears she had, and she knew it would not be his fault. That he would become a monster. It is the way she never. What scares her the most is the way she never pursued the human she was in obsessive love with, the person who lived as her neighbor and helped her. She loved her husband Dracula all the same. Still, this person was you, and she felt something different for you than she did her husband. She had grown close to you as you helped her with her job as a doctor. She knew you believed in her and the medicine she makes. You were one of the few people outside her husband and son, Alucard or Adrian, who believed in her fully. She loved you and did everything to protect you. She told you that if she was ever to be tried for witchcraft, that you were to not stand up for her and to not defend her, that you were not to come to her aid, because she knows that they what would happen to you, that they would turn on you and unalive you after her at the same stake. And she could not bear the thought of this, even if she was gone. So she begs her husband to spare humans, and then she watches you. She watches you as you stare at her in shock and fear that she is being unalived. She wanted to tell you she loved you, but she did not dare put you at risk. She is the type of yandere that would not put her darling at risk. She instead allowed you to live a free life and such, and prayed you would be safe. She would rather taste the flame and feel the burn than put you through it. She would make the ultimate sacrifice as a yandere for you, because her heart was good as a yandere. Now, if anyone tried to hurt you, she may become angry at them, but she would do everything to save you, even give her own life instead of yours at risk, because you meant everything to her, and she did not want you to suffer, and that you had no part of it, so she would let you be free. Lisa swore she would protect you to her final breath. If Dracula knew about her obsessive love for you, she would beg him to spare you at the very least. She would not let she would not like rivals around you, of course, and she did her best before she was accused of being a witch and sentenced to burn, to keep rivals away from you. She knew it was selfish of her. She would never cheat on her husband Dracula, but at the same time, she did not want you to be with anyone else. So she is also a bit possessive and passive aggressive when you talked about you people you fancied. In 1 second. Passive. I forgot to write the word passive. There we go. Possessive and passive aggressive. There we go. She never told you how she felt. And she never told you her deep rooted feelings for you, but she did not want you to love anyone but her. In a perfect world, Dracula, her husband, would love you just as much as she did, and she could have been with you and shared you with Dracula. Maybe in another life it could have been. Because in this one she loved you in silence, and her life ended before she could ever tell you how she felt. And now on to the bonus headcanons, where Dracula and Lisa share a female listener from Castlevania animated series. Let's do this. Lisa was one of the yeah, Lisa was one ugh. Lisa was the first one to get to know you, and she was the one to tell her husband Dracula her feelings for you. She would have told him she would not pursue. Oh, she did tell Dracula she would not pursue you or take you as her lover if he did not approve of it or have the same feelings for you as she did, and all that. And anyways, Dracula was really angry when he heard a human had seduced his wife. He was ready to strangle the male human that seduced his Lisa with his own lower intestines. He was not prepared for when Lisa told him that you were a woman. He did not know his wife liked both men and women, and she admitted to him that you were the only woman she's ever been attracted to. That she never would betray him, but that she wanted him to keep an open mind when you came to visit. He supposed he did have a wife before Lisa when he was human, and he had and when he was human he had concubines as well. So who was he to judge his wife for lusting after a human woman? He did feel a bit better that it was not a man that Lisa was attracted to. If you had been a man, he would have not given you a chance and would have unalived you for sure before even looking at you. She had Lisa had you over for dinner with Dracula, and that is when he saw Lisa in you, well, parts of Lisa in you, and you were a female peasant but eager to learn just like Lisa was. Lisa had been teaching you to read and write. Dracula had seen you were so much. Ugh. Dracula had seen. Dracula had seen you were so much like his wife. Sorry, it wrote to life, not wife. So much like his wife, for you cared for humanity and wanted to learn and improve the world. He also felt something different for you, something he did not feel for his wife, Lisa. He wanted to possess you and share you with Lisa, as you belonged to them. After you left, they both agreed that they both felt the same thing for you and that you belonged to them. And that meant you were to be their lover and that you would be theirs and theirs alone. Dracula wanted to take you to bed right away, saying that he would fill you with a child and would tie you to him and Lisa. Lisa was able to reel him in and his vampire urges to mark and have you. They would court you to win you over. They would not let anyone stand a chance at being a rival. Lisa would have a little toxin to make any rival sick, not unalived, but sick, and they could not be with you. Dracula, he was a terror to rivals. He would scare the poo out of everyone and anyone that tried to get into bed with you. He may even unalive them for you. They were both protective of you and were educating you at the same time. Dracula was even teaching you a couple of languages, though you got very confused at most times. He would adore how you tried your best still, and how cute you were when you did not understand a few new words until you got them, and then when you got them, he was very enchanted with how excited you got when you finally learned it. They are both very supportive Yanderes. when they finally tell you how they feel about you, they are offering you a life with them where you get to be their spouse and to have them as a husband and wife. They would make sure that you did, and they would ensure that you were attracted to both males and females before they did this. They didn't want to make you uncomfortable. If you accepted their love, you would be whisked away to Castlevania and they make love to you. Threesome. And be ready for Dracula to put a baby inside you. Their son would have a sibling very soon. If you turned down their love, you would be whisked away to Castlevania. No matter what, even if you said no, you still are being whisked away to Castlevania. Lisa is more hesitant to do this because you said no, but Dracula talks her into it, and that it is the best for you as you are their future wife. They would court you and make you a part of the family, and they loved you more than anything else, and they wanted to give you the world. If Lisa was unalived, Dracula would have clung to you even more and been even more obsessed with you, as well as being overprotective of you. He is never going to let you be hurt, not like she was. Lisa and him love you, and he is going to protect the woman that Lisa had loved and that he loves as well. You are one of the last connections to Lisa he has, and that makes him so much more obsessed with you, and he will cherish you almost to the point of smothering you. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more of this, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do more Castlevania with you. I do have on the list of characters that I'm going to do in Castlevania when I get up to them, like male character starting with R, and Striga. I think I'm saying that wrong though. A female vampire that's in like season 3. So when I get to those seasons, I will be doing them as well. So keep an eye out for more Castlevania content and all that good stuff. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. And now on to Patreon outro. Patreon outro. Thank you. Thank you for my latest patron, Pumpkin Toffee. Thank you, Pumpkin Toffee, for being in the Witches, Warlocks, and Sorceress tier. I appreciate you, Pumpkin Toffee. Mwah! And thank you, Gav, for being my first patron in the Queens, Kings, and Majesty tiers. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate you. Mwah! And I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see. I am sorry also to my patrons for such the long wait and all my other followers on YouTube and such because I had such a long wait for this. I've been having some issues going low contact with personal family members and they didn't like that. So it got really freaking toxic and I had a mental breakdown today. But I'm doing okay now, so I thought I would record that I have time. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time. Secret outro time. Secret outro time. Secret outro. Secret outro. A baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro. And the secret outro question of the day is: would you smash and pass a threesome of Lisa and Dracula? 100% smash and the threesome. And would you smash Lisa alone? 100%. And would you accept Lisa's love? Yes or no? Yes, 100%. And would you accept the threesome, Dracula and Lisa's love as well? Yes, yes to accepting all three loves and also smash the threesome and smash Lisa 100%. Anyways, what are your answers? Comment below. Stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye.